Hey, I'm Steven here with Tiny House Listings, and today I thought I'd take you guys along with a little project I'm working on. I'm installing cedar shingles on the side of this little workshop slash guest quarters. As you can see, I've already started. So I thought I'd take you guys along, show you how the process works, and in case it's something you might decide to do for your tiny house build. So stay tuned. The first thing you want to do is install tar paper on the side, and that's in case any moisture gets behind the cedar shingles, which it's going to because the cedar shingles don't jut up together exactly perfect, and moisture will get back there, and this will prevent the plywood or whatever type of wood behind it from rotting. And as you can see, even on the first strip of tar paper, roofing paper, we've already hit the window because it's such a small wall. And what we'll have to do is get that as close to the window as we can, and then we'll cut it out with a razor and keep going. Alright, now we've got all the roofing paper up. The next thing to do is to trim off all the excess, and from there we'll move on to the actual trim work on the sides. Alright, now we got all the trim work up, we've got all the roofing paper on. The next thing to do, I think I'm going to paint all the trim before we actually put the shingles on. That way it will prevent getting the shingles paint on them or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and paint that up and let it dry. Then once it dries, we'll start working on the shingles. My absolute favorite paint is this stuff called Duration by Sherwin-Williams. It's super expensive. It's like 60 bucks a gallon. But if you apply your paint on evenly, you actually have to only do one coat of paint, and it lasts literally twice as long. It's almost like when you dip your ice cream in chocolate for a shell. It's almost like that. It's like a shell that you put on your house like armor. It's really good stuff. I recommend it. There you can see we're making a little bit of progress. We're about a third of the way up, 3 rows, and we're going to keep going. I've seen online where people use staples to attach these shingles to the wall, and I've certainly seen where people use nail guns, but I had some leftover deck screws, 2-inch deck screws, and those seem to be working fine. It's just when you get the head of the screw close to the end, you just need to make sure that you're careful not to split it, but it's working good so far. And there you have it. There's the finished product, 6x8 wall that is completely covered in cedar shakes. It's the first time I've ever installed this stuff, so I guess I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. In retrospect, I would have probably done a couple things a little bit better. But if you've ever installed this stuff, it involves a little bit of finagling and kind of thinking it out a little bit as you go, but it's not too bad. The main thing about this stuff is it's pretty expensive. Each bundle is like 60 bucks, and it took 2 bundles to do this, plus the tar paper, so the total project was about 140 bucks. So thanks for watching. See you on the next video.